Marking a stove for ease of use.
So when marking appliances, the best rule of thumb is less is more. Unless the person that you're assisting is requesting more of the buttons to be marked, then keep it simple. I essentially always mark medium, because it's always better to cook low and slow than to cook it on a high and risk burning the item that you're making. And then I always mark the digital panel in the middle on bake with a bubble, large print label, or a braille label, and then the up and down arrows. And the best way of marking the up and down arrows, I put one bubble on the up arrow, and then that way they can easily slide their finger down and find the down arrow. And to get the right temperature, every time it beeps, you're going up or down 5 degrees, so it makes it a little bit easier. I always mark stop clear, because you always want to make sure that your appliance is off when you're done, and if you have it clearly marked, it's easier to locate. It is possible, if you can still find the models that have all dials, but that is becoming less and less of the norm, and it is possible to mark even the most complex of digital stoves. It just depends on which buttons you find are the most necessary. Flat tops are a whole different ball game. They are accessible, but it takes a little bit more ingenuity to find a way to mark it safely for when you're centering a pot than when you're using the raised coils. Another model that's been coming out lately has the dials in the front, which I actually prefer, because normally you have to lean over the burners. People will tend to lean over the burners to turn them on, and that's not safe. So if the burners are in the front, there's less of a risk. And that's essentially how we would mark a stove.
You can purchase various items for marking your stove at Shop CNIB at www.cnib.ca/shop, or by sending an email to store@cnib.ca, or by calling 1-800-563-2642. For more helpful tips about living with vision loss, please visit www.cnib.ca or contact CNIB at 1-800-563-2642. CNIB, Seeing Beyond Vision Loss. This video has been made possible thanks to an educational grant from Novartis Pharmaceuticals Canada Incorporated.